Okay, guys, let me tell you my birth story time, and that's why I haven't been making videos since March 30th. I'm sorry. Um, where I have been. Okay, the story time is the time I have gave birth to my daughter, and yes, guys, she's here. Um, okay, it was March 30th, I think it March 30th or 31st. 31st. It was the midnight. Oh, well, I was still pregnant with her, and there was midnight around 12. I was sleeping. I was on this side because for your pregnancy you had to sleep on your side, both sides. I was full attractions, and yeah, I was still dilated. Like I was like 40 weeks I have her. Yeah. And around 12, I didn't feel her moving, kicking. I'm like, oh, there's something wrong. Okay. Like, she's moving. Okay. And then I lay back down around 1 to 2, and I feel like, that cramping feeling, like pain feeling. And all of a sudden, I was about to almost go to the hospital. Let's see. I laid down and my book up. Okay, guys. My traction start. Her movement was. I remember this. Her movement was 9:57 p.m. to 11:10 p.m., 11:18 p.m., 11:55, 5:21 in the morning, then 7:51, 8 and 7:43, and 7:45, 7:46, 7:40, 51, 7:57, 8:14, 8:38, and 8:44 p.m. Yeah, that was. I had like a strong attraction to the time, and all of a sudden, like I said, at 2, I was trying to go to sleep, and my gosh, and I think I was like, okay, mommy, it's time for me to get out. And I feel bad, and I woke my mom up, and I tell her, you get the feeling you feel like you pee yourself. That's what I feel like. Oh, that's what I feel like. And I went to the bathroom. I don't know. I remember there's probably, I don't, I don't know how many times. I went a couple times. I woke my mom up, And then my mom told me to lay back down. It's, I mean, when you playing it and then you had traction strong ones, you feel like you can't go to sleep. Oh, I tried back down, lay back down. It didn't help. I was walking around, see, it helps. When I when I stand up and walk around, it helps. It will stop. The traction stop. And then I was sitting in my chair, that walker chair I had. It helps a little bit, but the traction started again. And then mom came up, and then mom see me and my mom look both times, each each part of the time of the traction start. Cause my gosh, I was like, the traction's still doing it like 2, 3, 4, 5. I was like 4, 5 apart. Mom will tell you. I was like 4 or 5 apart. And that pain would start hurting me. And Mom was like, yep, it's time. It's time. I like, how time I went to the hospital because I don't want to feel like that. And then we went to my local hospital, and that's where I born, Chanceburg one. And I was in the car, and that traction was very strong. I went to the hospital like 4, 5, 6. I think, no, I think 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't remember the time it was. And I was in the entrance emergency room. I was in the wheelchair because I can't stand up because the tractions were strong. And I was in the lay in the bed and put the hospital quilt on. And then the nurse told me to lay down, and I was hooked up. I was when they put I was in the elevator. They put me on in fifth floor, and oh my gosh, they hooked me up IV. They took my blood pressure, and my gosh, they I don't know what they told me. Okay, lay on your this side and lay on this side. When I lay on this side, it was strong. When I laid this side, it was still strong. And then I had to get on my knees. That it don't very more strong enough. And then when I lay back down, it does strong enough. And then my labor plan was natural birth, but that didn't happen because my daughter's heartbeat was almost dropped down and it's not good. So I was trying to pushing, and doctor's like, no, there's C-section. And that's what I got. It's not fun, guys. And I almost this close, like, I think my mom and the doctor said I'm almost like almost 9 centimeters. Yeah. And remember being in the operation room. You know, I don't like the operation room. I've been had surgeries before, guys. Yes, I have. It's not fun to have surgeries. And I lay there in the table. Oh my god. I remember this. I lay there. They put me in anesthesia. I think they put me on. I was awake. You know they not usually make you awake. They put you asleep sometimes. Well, I was awake this time. I was laid there on the table. And they strap on and like you can't move. And they put cover on the sheet so you can't see. Because they don't want you to see the opening, cutting and stuff. And I was shaken to death. Because the operation room, guys, it was cold. And to remind you, yes, I do get cold chills when it's cold out. and, and mom with me, because, like I said, my ex is not in the picture. I don't care about him. And when I heard her first cry, she's out. She was born 7/14, April 1st. Yep, she is April Fool's baby. And then she's an Aries baby like mommy. I think mom says her flowers is daisies or pansies. Yeah, and then her birthstone is diamond, and mine's aquamarine. And she was weighed when she born. She weighed 7 pounds or 2 ounces, and 20. No, yeah, 7 pounds or 2 inches. I would say 20 ounces. And when she came out, doctor said she did poop inside of mommy's stomach, so it's normal. It's some babies don't do that, some babies do. And her cord, it was like green, and that means she pooped. And yeah. And her name is Lily Rose. Yes, that's Johnny Depp's daughter's name. Because I always love that name. Because the other names the parents got, the parents name their kids these days is just like terrible. Because come on now, Lily, you don't hear that name often anymore. And a Lily names come from a native name. And it comes from the flower too. And the rose is come from the flower. And then I remember laying in the bed, and yeah, I'll let you know, I didn't have stitches, I had glued. I thought I had stitches, but they glued me. I guess that new thing now they do now. And I remember, oh my gosh, I was so pain when get up and lay back down. Yeah, it's painful. And thank gosh my daughter's here. And I love her to death. And now she's about to be 3 weeks already. And yeah, she get big on mommy. And now, last time we went to the doctor's, she was 8 pounds now. She put some weight on her. That's a good thing. So yeah guys, that's where I have been. I've been in the hospital to give birth to her. That's why I haven't been making videos on here lately. I'm so sorry. I'm busy mommy now. So yeah, that's my story time about give birth to her. So yeah. And I will see you guys in my last video, so I see you then.